Hey guys, it's Rokola here. Niantic has just released new updates to the game. Let's take a look together at the changes. As usual, the update details are only available on the Vanilla Community's website. The link to the post is in the description. Alright, without further ado, let's jump straight into the details. Thank you for playing Monster Hunter Now. This article contains the main release information for V66 released on 2023 11:30 JST. Please note that not all updates are covered. Main features adjusted or changed. The delay when a monster becomes paralyzed or stunned has been shortened. Fine-tuned the sizes of small monsters. It didn't seem all that different to me, and honestly I'm not even sure why development time is spent on stuff like this. Probably I'm just not aware that there's an issue with the small monster size. If you know, please feel free to share in the comment section. Enhanced weapon list sorting by weapon type, grade, element value and favorite. Results are now displayed in sections with names and icons for clarity. This is a nice quality of life improvement. Small improvement but good. It looks more organized now. The weapons filter is still not safe though, so I guess they regard it as a feature and not a bug. Now the funny thing is that they managed to introduce a bug after making this seemingly small improvement. So now you will notice that when you change your loadouts, the attribute summary doesn't get updated. You can see the real value if you click on See All, but otherwise you will need to get out of the equipment screen and get back in before the values are updated. I don't personally look at the attribute summary that much because once everything is in the loadout, then it's just a matter of switching the loadouts. The attributes don't change without me upgrading stuff. So I'm somewhat fine with this issue, but still it is pretty glaring and the codes come across like a mess. Updated the loading screen to the theme of the Winter Major Update, Fulminations in the Frost. Event banners are now showcased on the main screen during the event period. Number of times the main story has been completed is now displayed in the story section after the first completion. Another item that I'm not sure why is necessary. Updated the presentation upon completing the chapter playthrough in the main story. Okay, so overall not a very meaningful update, and that's fine because I'm guessing they are focusing on the major updates release coming up in a few days time. Let's move on to the fixed issues. Sword and Shield guard not registered after charge/combo. The issue description is guarding attempted right after landing from the Sword and Shield's charge/combo is not registered despite the guarding animation. And after the fix, it is now modified to allow guarding against monster attacks immediately after landing from the charge/combo. I don't use a lot of charge/combo, and the reason for that is because you are vulnerable while in the air and it adds an extra complexity to the battle that I don't think is necessary. It is definitely something that is more useful when dealing with monsters that can fly, but even then you must be careful with your timing. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that this fix doesn't really affect me, but hopefully it improves the experience for players who do use it often. Moving on to the next one, Hammer delaying combo attack after a flick evade. The issue description is when using the hammer, the timing to switch to the downward swinging combo attack after evading to the left or right with a flick is slower than before. And after the fix, it is now modified to connect into combo attacks at the same timing as before. Skill Windproof not effective while airborne. The issue description is while airborne, the skill Windproof does not take effect, leading to a reaction against monster attacks that cause wind pressure. In the release note, it doesn't specifically say what is the current state, but the assumption is that the skill should now be effective while airborne. Those are the updates from V66, and there's actually a small release just the day prior. Those changes are adjusted the status ailments inflicted on monsters. Paralysis and stun effects are no longer cancelled by flinching. Standardized the HRP rewards for story quests in the second playthrough and beyond. 100 for quest rewards and 300 for urgent quest rewards. I think overall these small changes are fine. Obviously there were things that seem like low priority, but perhaps people did report on those. Personally, I really want improvement on equipment loadouts. The current UX on switching is quite slow and cumbersome. Sure, it is not the end of the world, but that change would have improved the gaming experience so much more as compared to optimizing the size of the small monsters. They did include the issue links this time in the release announcement post, so that's really helpful to point people directly to what issues that they were fixing. Alright, that is all from me on this release update video. I really hope you find this information helpful. Let me know in the comments what you think about everything discussed in this video. I'd love to know your thoughts. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It really helps this channel to grow, and you should know that your support is very much appreciated. As always, thanks for watching, have fun, and have a nice day.